Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and I thought I'd do a video today on my carob bean tree. I've forgotten the Latin name at the moment, but I'll add it over the top of the video. Now, if you've been following my channel for some time, you will probably recall that this got almost completely killed last winter in the extreme cold we had. The plant was probably about 5 feet tall at the time, and this was the main stem here, and the only part of the plant that had survived was about, I think, about a 12-inch tall little side shoot here. We can see it had a little side shoot, probably about the same size as this one here actually. Yeah, about that, about a foot long, so about 30 centimetres, that had been covered by a fleece that I'd put over my kumquat outside, so it wasn't out in the cold unprotected. I'd left this unprotected on my deck area because I thought the deck was quite sheltered and it didn't need to be protected because it says hardy to -7, so I didn't see there being a major problem with it, but clearly it was not hardy to -7. That's the sort of temperature we got, -7, -8, and the main stem was completely wrecked, barring this little sort of 30 centimetre long side shoot. So what I did was I gave it a repot anyway. I think, did I repot it? Maybe not. And I put a stake in so that the side shoot, which was coming out sideways, could be straightened up, and it is absolutely gone potty this year. I can't believe it. The tree is now 6 feet tall including the pot, and still growing, still got active growth at the top. It's put out it's put these other side shoots at the bottom, which is nice because it's forming a nice sort of goblet shape. I'm probably going to have to strain it up again in the spring. I might repot it and put it in another pot, but it's got shoots here, side shoots here, side shoots here. The shoots coming out the bottom, that's no problem for me at all. I don't mind. I said I'd rather it form a multi-branch shrub. The reason I obviously trained this is it was the only stem on it, so I thought I'd get it nice and straight, but it suits me absolutely fine to have the other shoots coming out the bottom. This winter, if we get weather like that, I am going to protect it. I will put a fleece over it to see if I can protect it from the worst of the cold. I don't expect, I hope we're not going to get a winter as bad as last one's again, but you never can be totally sure. But the rate of growth has been very, very satisfying. Now, it did last year produce a couple of flower buds in about September, October. There's none on it this year. I presume that's because it was damaged so badly, and obviously it's been concentrating on putting, as you can see, a vast amount of growth on. So I'm really, really pleased with how it's done and the strength of it. And this stem now is at the base. This stem now is pretty much the same thickness as what died. The funny thing is, the one that died off was never really a very strong stem anyway. So I'm going to put this back on my deck, and I'm going to guess that this is probably going to grow. Looking at these new shoots at the top, I reckon this is going to grow for another 3 or 4 weeks. They are an evergreen anyway, so obviously they're not going to be as hardy as a fully deciduous plant, but as far as I'm concerned, it'll probably keep growing, and it could easily put another 6 to 8 inches before the end of October, and it will eventually get to a height where I'll simply pinch out the top and allow it to form a nice bush. And I know from George's in Australia that his one, which is growing more as a bush, has flowered and fruited at quite a low level. It says on the label self-fertile, but you never know with Victoriana Nursery if what they put is actually what you're going to get. I'm hoping that it's been grown from a cutting or an air layer of a self-fertile variety from Spain, because this will almost certainly be a Spain sourced one, but I won't know till it flowers properly if it's ever going to set fruits, but hopefully it will. We'll wait and see what happens. So that was my carob bean tree, completely recovered from the massive cold damage of last winter. It's a bit windy today, so in a minute I'm going to put it back in its sheltered area on the deck, so we don't want that stem getting snapped off at the top, but I'm going to move the rubber tie up so it protects the top of the stem. Thank you for watching the video. please give me a thumbs up. Welcome to share it if you think anybody would be interested in this tree, especially in cooler climates. It's a lovely ornamental tree even if it never fruits. Please subscribe to my channel and remember to click on the bell if you like updates on new videos as they come out. I will catch up with you all soon. Brett out for now.